What, you find it a bit gauche?
It's too. It's not English for me.
Interesting.
It feels too Italian, perhaps.
Oh, fine.
So I will go for more English.
Fine.
Yeah.
Gosh, we thought this wasn't going to be a political podcast, and we've already... Hello and welcome to Pottering with me, Tom Allen. I'm here in the garden and I'm delighted that my guest today is the wonderful Fay Ripley, an actor, a cookery book writer, a broadcaster, amongst many other things. And I'm delighted to say she's my companion at the end of the garden for a bit of a chat. Well, I'm delighted that my guest today is none other than the wonderful Fay Ripley. Fay, thank you for joining me here in the garden.
I can't think of a nicer place to chat.
Well, we like to think that too, in that it's usually quite calming. It's been a little bit more stressful today because we've had a bit of rain, but actually
Yes.
I don't mind a bit of rain.
Well, I mean, the global warming thing is that it's
As a
also
plane goes over.
global wetting. You know
Yes.
what I mean? That we just think everything gets hotter, but I guess it gets wetter too.
Yes, absolutely.
Hand in hand.
My friend Tom Massey, the garden designer, says the climate crisis is a water crisis. It's exactly as you described. An
Either
abundant,
too much or too little.
Yes.
Shall we solve that today?
Well, I'm glad you brought it up because I was hoping you'd brought some ideas, and I'm glad not to be disappointed. No, do you like to garden though? I think.
If somebody asked me if I was a gardener, although I am my own gardener, I don't have a gardener. I have a lovely garden, and I have a husband, and between us, we look after our garden. Are we gardeners? Not really. There is no expertise.
Well, that's very interesting because I found that with my
Love
experience
life?
with my love life. No expertise.
Nothing. Just see how it goes.
Just see how it goes.
Yeah.
Get somebody to help, like a husband.
Yes.
And I find I'm just a proud novice. I just
Yes.
like, and I've been very fortunate here because when I moved in, there were some.
You've
some
inherited.
things, the hydrangeas.
Look at these butterflies.
Well, you like them now, but you won't like them when we go down to have a look at the cabbages because they see that as a delicious all-you-can-eat buffet.
That's a nuisance for you.
Well, it depends how much you want to eat cabbages, Faye.
A lot. I like a cabbage. I do.
They're good for you.
But you've
there they are.
inherited, and so also the thing about your garden is you've got a very lovely old wall. So
We're very blessed.
You're quids in already, aren't you?
We're very blessed to have these features, yeah.
Did you put the urn in?
I did. You see, I bought it, classic thing, I bought it online.
Yes.
Didn't really consider the size of it. Thought it would be a, nice sort of urn sort of thing to put in a corner when it arrived.
It's quite a statement.
It's quite a statement piece.
It is.
So now I have, well, do
Is
you know what?
anyone in it?
So many people think it's where we put family members' ashes.
Because you could get a lot
You
in.
could get the whole family in there. But no one's in there at the moment. Maybe I'll be in there one day. But since we've got it, it's actually, strangely, it's sort of fit within the garden. When I first got it, it would look ridiculous and I'd openly laugh because it made the garden look like a Parisian cemetery. And then which would be nice.
Yeah.
But since then, it's sort of shrunk to become, to my mind at least,
I like it. I think it's a wonderful focal point. I love it.
Well,
Nothing
thank
not
you
to
very
like
much.
about that.
In your garden, you have hydrangeas, I know.
I have worked out. We've had our garden for I don't know, been there about 18 years, something like that.
Lovely.
And we, like you, inherited. We did inherit a garden that was cared for by proper gardeners.
Oh, lovely.
Much of it we have kept, but we've adapted it to us and blah blah blah. But I've worked out that if you don't really know what you're doing, a really good idea is to put bulk clumps of things, things. So you've got a lot of hydrangeas. I've got a lot of hydrangeas. So you've got a nice show.
Oh, great!
You do the show. Fiddly little bits that might be on their own a lovely plant. They're going to go for nothing.
Yeah, that's what I think. A lot of the time, people get very into. I'm trying to think of an example. Even sometimes salvias can look quite sort of petite.
You'd have to have a whole bank.
Yeah, to really pack a punch.
To pack a punch. I live not that far from Regent's Park, and I noticed that's what they do. Obviously, my garden is smaller
what a comparison.
than
Actually,
the
that's where I
royal
stole
part.
that urn from, actually.
Yes, it looks like it.
Yes, I got it from one of the
But they do
figules.
that. They do the sort of big banks of things. I was like, oh, okay, I'm going to do that. So the hydrangeas are the best thing about our garden, really.
And I think as well, when they're close together, they all spur each other on, don't they? So, for example, if one is growing something like sunflowers, like we've grown sunflowers, but they never seem to go very high. But I think if you grow them close together, lots of them, they all are like, no, I need the light, no, I need the light, and they kind of spur each other on to be very big.
Sunflower-wise, I'm against them.
My mum hates them.
I'm very against them, unless they're in a field in Tuscany, because then you see them moving with the sun, which is insane.
Yeah, to see a
and
whole
it's
field like
extraordinary. And again, it's en masse. That is amazing. I mean, I think you'd probably have to sort of sit there all day to see them, the movement. But if you just,
that. Maybe a time lapse.
maybe a time lapse, maybe drive by at one time, come back at another, and notice that they've moved. But I am against them aesthetically.
You don't like them?
No,
you don't
not
like
for me.
You don't like the yellow?
I don't like the yellow. I won't have any yellow in my garden.
Please.
It's a choice.
It's a choice. What, you find it a bit gauche?
It's too. It's not English for me.
Interesting.
It feels too Italian, perhaps.
Oh, fine.
So I will go for more English.
Fine.
Yeah.
Gosh, we thought this wasn't going to be a political podcast, and you've already taken it.
Is that? Am I treading a fine line?
Fine. We're just going to clip that bit up, actually,
Yes,
and put
sure.
that bit up.
Yes, and then I'm going to be cancelled for not liking yellow flowers.
The bit it's not English enough, I think, is the best. No, I'm being silly. But that's very interesting, because a lot of people say that it's important sometimes to plant plants that would be found here ordinarily, because that's better for the nature, I think, for the...
I'm sure there are English yellow flowers. I'm sure that I will get letters if the post office allows me to. But there are plenty. Oh, daffodils. I mean, there are many. Are they English? Oh, now I don't know.
Or are they Welsh?
From.
I don't know.
Yeah,
yes, I don't know.
Suddenly
Does
I'm
anybody claim
panicking.
it? Oh, no,
What is
suddenly
an
it's like
English flower? A rose.
A
There's
rose.
yellow
They couldn't be
rose.
more English than
No.
English rose.
No.
But yeah, I think as well, I've noticed in going to garden shows. Do you ever go to like Chelsea or Hampton Court?
Yes, I was at Chelsea this year. I was lucky enough to be there. I think I was
Lovely.
there on the same day as you, actually.
Oh, nice.
I
All
think you're
the best
in
people.
the background,
Well,
being interviewed.
oh, what's that? I'd like to, I do what I can. Anything for profile. But
Yes.
I've
Knocking
noticed-
the pensioners to one
Not
side.
Get out of my way. It's about me and Alan Titchmarsh. But what I've noticed there is they love, colour-wise, a lot of pastel colours, I think, seem to thrive. They seem to like kind of soothing mauves into blues. That seems to be very popular, and kind of often just within that, just sort of different shades.
I do go that way myself.
Do you? Yeah, I think it's very
tend
elegant.
To. That and the whites, like with the hydrangeas. By the way, going back to the
yes,
hydrangea,
hydrangeas you inherited.
No, because those I put in. The hydrangeas I put in. The rest of it I've sort of inherited. But with it, you can get different types, and they are at their most flamboyant at different times. So you, for instance, if I may say, yours are lovely, but are on the turn now. But there is the one, the more pointy one.
Yes,
it's still white. Is it an Annabelle?
I don't know what
Possibly.
people always go. Have you got Annabelles? I say no, they're mine.
I don't know if it's an Annabelle, but it's something more pointy one. Is still white.
Yes,
so it
I
will
have
sort
seen
of-
those around.
They'll so you can sort of extend the life of them.
These are the round ones, but these aren't the same ones that you'd buy in a florist, it seems. You know the ones you get in a florist that are very expensive,
Yes,
and they
I
have
know
a
those. And
bigger
they're thicker,
petal.
stems.
Yes. I've never managed to get those. I don't know quite what I need to do. Maybe I need to not.
I
trim
think these
back.
are the nice. These are lovely.
Do you think?
Yes, they're more. They're just more delicate.
I guess they're more delicate.
I think
version.
they're really lovely.
And they kind of.
And those other ones, you have to put iron. You have to put nails in the earth, and it changes the colour.
Oh, I've heard that if you change
Those
to
ones don't
alkaline.
go to- yes, so whatever you do, and
Yes.
that's the ones that go blue or pink or white or whatever. I don't know.
I mean, I like them being that pop of white as a backdrop, and then I sort of enjoy the
Lovely.
other things in front.
Yes.
But one of my favourite things actually is the meadow turf. We cheated putting meadow flowers in, but it came in a turf, and then that sort of
What do you mean?
it's quite muted at the moment, but in sort of
In
Maytime,
these bits here.
they all come up as
Oh,
sort of
that's so
country
lovely.
flowers, and that.
That's
In terms of
lovely.
like butterflies and bees, that sounds like the M25. It's like buzzing, really soothing, I think.
That is lovely.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm quite scared of an insect,
Are you?
but at a distance, I think that's lovely.
Are you quite scared? I know what makes you anxious about insects.
If is the flying at me. So my husband is Australian, and when I first met him and was aiming to make him a husband rather than just a boyfriend, casual boyfriend,
Yeah.
I was going to have to fly. Well, I did have to fly to Australia to meet his parents.
Oh heavens.
And I was aware that where they lived, so did many bugs that I was scared of. So I paid a lot of money for private hypnosis in Harley Street in London town.
Oh, that's glamorous.
Because weirdly, it wasn't offered on the NHS. And so I paid £1,000 to, I'm going to say now, a crook, to tell me to think of imagine them with little Wellington boots on and smiley faces. And I was like, oh, it's a lot of money to imagine that, but okay, and that's going to work. Anyway, I got to Heathrow Airport with my ticket to Australia, and a moth flew at me, and I fainted.
Oh
And I
no!
had
Oh,
yet
bless you.
To get on the flight.
That was before you left.
Yeah. So the actual trip was really, really hard.
Where do they live? Do they live in the bush?
Sydney.
Sydney, out in the outskirts.
No, in the middle of Sydney. It's full of bugs, by the way. Don't think it isn't. In Bondi, the cockroaches are that big, and they fly into your face.
Like a bird.
Maybe that big.
Yeah, okay.
But they are massive, and you crunch them underfoot, and I mean, then there's the sharks, etc.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, it's
The
all
bigger
there,
things.
isn't it?
But big
Hence-
insects, I am wary of. Strangely, I'm quite calm with a bee now. I like a bee.
I like a bee to exist.
Okay, you're like, yeah, I know what you mean.
I'm not going to kill a bee.
Please, you'll get letters of complaint.
Yes. No, I'm not. I really appreciate a bee. I want it to be over there, but I definitely appreciate it.
I remember as a child experiencing a flying stag beetle.
No.
And sorry, is this very upsetting to talk
Triggering.
about? Is it very triggering?
It is, but I'm going to be grown up about it.
And I remember I've since been terrified of those. But I've not really seen them since. So maybe they know that I don't like them.
It doesn't normally work like that. It normally works that then you're a magnet for them. So one day I think they'll find you.
That was always the thing growing up. Deciding to eat outside, or maybe even having a barbecue, would always be marred by the presence of wasps. They just come.
Yeah.
And they just decide to try and eat whatever we were eating.
Yes.
And one would come
It's
and then tell its
upsetting.
friends, and then we go, why do we bother? Let's just take it
Go
inside.
inside with your plates.
Plate,
then
let's
on
just
your
go. There's no
laps.
point. There's absolutely no point. Let's just sit inside. As well, the aesthetic of the cottage garden, I think, is very pleasing. I don't know if that's something that
So
you
lovely.
find enjoyable.
So lovely.
I like to. I don't really know what I'm basing it on, other than Joan Hickson playing Miss Marple. That sort of.
I can see you in that outfit.
We went dressed as her, and Alfie went dressed as Hercule Poirot for Halloween last year.
No.
Year before last. Yeah. Yeah.
Everyone knew exactly who you were.
Yeah. Didn't get the attention I thought it deserved. But anyway, because you'll have like Rita Ora dressed up as a sandwich, and you can't
course.
compete. You can't compete with
I'm
that.
not a fan of a fancy dress, actually.
No,
No.
not Jane Asher. You got that book?
What do you mean?
The Jane Asher dressing up book. Oh, it's wonderful.
Do you have it?
Yes. I'm annoyed. I usually have it with me on my person.
Is it? Does she give suggestions of how to make it?
Yes.
Yes, or the whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh really?
I'm going to get it for you in a minute. You will
Wow.
love it. It's mainly children who are doing it, but it's children dressed up as like a sandwich or I think a
by
circus
the way,
marquee.
it's good for children.
Yeah.
I like it for the children. I don't like it as an adult.
You find it embarrassing.
Well, I find it very unflattering.
I mean, if one is dressed as a satsuma, it's never gonna cinch your waist.
Even like the 70s, it's a 70s party. And I'm like, I'm not going to pull that off. I'm
Really?
just
You would look
not
great.
Really.
Farrah Fawcett.
Not really.
Majors.
I don't know. I think I've got to the stage. I'm not adaptable.
I mean, we are sort of approaching the autumn, and that is something that might be considered when we come to October.
For Halloween,
Do you go out?
it's my daughter's birthday on Halloween. So
Oh.
I pushed a human being out of my body
And
on Halloween.
so do Did she have a fancy dress birthday party?
You sort of can't get away from the theme a little bit. You know, there's obviously a pumpkin something going around.
Ghoulish.
She's now 22, so now the theme is more margaritas than pumpkin ice creams or whatever.
Yes.
But yeah, but also it's quite a good theme. To be fair.
Oh, I was
It's
going
quite
to
a fun-
say,
it's
if you're
quite a fun
looking
one.
for a theme,
quite
it's ready to
sexy
go.
as well. It's quite lace and black and.
Oh,
you know,
yes.
Do you know what I mean? You can
it's
be
that sort of American style of Halloween.
Sure. Sure.
I love it.
Do you get a trick or treater?
We do actually sometimes. And I've realised, I mean, maybe I flatter myself, but I think sometimes...
Do they aim for you?
I think it's sometimes the parents who want to just have a look at my hallway. That's what I tell myself. Anyway.
Oh, 100%.
Do you think?
Oh, 100%. I've got some houses around my way that I would drag the children to have
Come
a nose.
on.
Yes, we're going in this one. Yes, absolutely.
Well, and I made a mistake once of leaving a box on the front step and said, help yourself.
Oh.
What a fool.
Well, that'll be gone in 10 minutes.
Watched one, and then I still have this terrible, sad image in my mind, and I feel guilty about it all the time. A young boy dressed up as an inflatable dinosaur, and then looking for the sweets. And I think because there was some sort of, obviously I dressed it nicely with some tissue paper and things in there to dress the sweets, and he was looking for them, and there was nothing, and I think he thought it was a game that you had to find them.
Oh,
and
had they all gone?
And they'd all gone.
Oh, for goodness sakes. Did you not rush out with the cupcake or
No, I was
something?
too embarrassed. I just didn't know what to do, and it was awful. Awful. I still, it brings up that sad memory.
And
Pathetic fallacy, the rain started. Do I need to take in those cushions? I might just take in my
definitely.
stripy ones.
I bet you they're water resistant.
Exactly.
Not waterproof.
The white ones, I
Do you
think,
want
are
me
all
to
right.
help? Actually, I don't want to help because of my hair.
Right, sorry. I thought
Right.
I'll take those cushions in.
Yes.
Because that
well
is the
done.
beauty of an English summer, isn't it? Taking cushions in,
Absolutely.
putting them out, taking them in. Is it good enough to put them out? And then I thought, well, whilst I'm there, I'll be true to my word. I'll see if I've still got it. And yes, I do.
Please.
And I think this might be something you would really enjoy. Jane Asher's fancy dress. I did a thing about it once on Cats Does Countdown. But you see, for children and for grown-ups.
Yes.
See,
Okay, I'm already in because I did used to do quite elaborate ones for my children.
Oh, so you're across this.
Oh.
Sewing patterns,
I've come
graphs.
to Elizabeth I.
Don't exactly.
Is impressive.
Yeah.
I mean,
Jane wasn't messing around.
She wasn't. I mean, I'm going to say that's too much. If you're turning up for World Book Day with that, I actually
better than being a football player.
You're going to be bullied.
Look on the back. Look, imagine
What?
being a firework.
That's fabulous.
Or a Christmas tree. I mean, I know what you mean about
this
not
is
being
good.
flattering.
It's
could do
really
that, you're
good.
yours.
It's really good.
I mean, it's you can see on the back there. There's the firework one, the Christmas tree one, and that's the sandwich
and that's
one.
the sandwich. The sandwich is excellent.
And
I was wrong about if something was flattering. The sandwich is going to be very flattering.
very flattering.
Because you're only just going to get an ankle and a top of neck.
People will be left wondering. Very curious. Last minute jokes. At the last minute, that's first class mail. Just pop a stamp over yourself.
What over? Is that meant to be over?
I don't know if it's supposed to
over
be.
Willie? I don't
I
understand.
don't think Jane would think like that, would she? Jane's thought of every eventuality.
She really
The last
has.
straw, James Fox's wife, Mary, had this marvellous idea for a very simple costume. Stick a straw in your pocket and carry it off as beautifully as James does. But what?
It's the last straw.
Oh.
But also very on trend. It's a paper straw, so not plastic.
That's the thing
Lovely
with Jane.
touch.
She was always ahead of the
Well
game.
done, Jane.
Ahead of the curve.
Do you think that it was easier to get books published then? In terms of, I have tried to pitch ideas for books. It's quite hard now.
Well, I would say with this one, she was definitely onto a niche. And she was definitely...
Yeah.
She was definitely... There weren't many people doing this sort of thing.
No, they're not going to go. But the shelves are full of these, Jane. They're going to go. Oh, well, maybe there's room for one.
One. I've got an idea. I think she knew. It was first published in 1983 when I was born. That's the year I was born.
Oh, were you?
So, you know,
I'm
Pelham
a lot
books.
older than you.
No, you're not.
I am.
You're not.
There's no getting away from it.
Well,
That's okay.
You've had a good life, haven't you?
I met your mum, and me
Yeah.
and your mum have got a lot to chat about. So maybe that's it. Maybe you could. Could you be my son?
No, I don't think so.
Not quite.
I mean,
No. I'm not going to offer to breastfeed or anything like that to find out. No, it's okay.
I think as well
It's just
that
a number.
once you get, somebody said, maybe Oscar Wilde said, when you're over 25, everyone's the same age. Which I think is quite interesting. Just the idea of like, at school it's so segregated according to year, isn't it? If you've got friends
So true.
in a different year, like one year older or below.
Well, my husband is 5.5 years younger than me, and often with our own children, we chat about the fact that he'd be in year 7 and I'd be doing my A-levels or whatever it is, and what that then made me.
Yes, of course. What a fun game for the family to play.
What a fun game for everyone to imagine how inappropriate their parents were, in fact.
But that's not how you met, so that's fine.
That's not how we met. No, not at all. I just say to my husband, one word, carer.
Yes,
Down
that's
the line,
right.
Down
That's
the
what
line,
you've got to
get
think
ready. You're going to be looking after me.
Yes, quite
So,
right. A bit like A Murder, She Wrote that we watched the other day,
Oh, yeah.
where Jessica Fletcher's she goes to visit her nephew who lives in New York City, and she's just so excited to go and see him. She just wants to spend the weekend with her nephew, and his best friend has married a much older woman who runs an hotel, and it's about that. And you think that's going to be where the mystery is, but actually that seems to be pretty much fine.
Oh,
They get on with it.
no one questioned it.
No one questioned that. It was the murder. The murder wasn't really concerning them.
Gosh, well done for finding these shows.
Yeah. Do you know what Murder, She Wrote?
Afternoon?
Yes.
Yes,
Sunday afternoon.
sure.
Lovely. No, Friday afternoon it was.
But it's an afternoon.
It's an afternoon show. You wouldn't watch it first thing in the morning. I'm up.
I'm
Pop
up
it
and we're
on.
going in.
It's a lovely. I like a cosy watch like that. Are you the same?
Do I like a gardening show? I'm asking myself now I'm in your garden.
I'm sure you've appeared on Gardener's World.
I have not.
Really, Faye? That's surprising. Leave it with me. I'll pop in. I'll put in a good word.
Oh, thank you.
Gardener's World is a nice watch, but a lot of mulching.
Lot of mulching. I like to get quick tips for the garden that are my takeaways.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The hacks,
Yeah.
rather than, because also the aesthetic of some of the things that you're meant to do as a gardener, I don't want to do. So some of the things, like you're meant to, taking old margarine dishes and filling it with seeds of things and having them ruin my house. So I'm not going to do that.
Yes, I know exactly.
You know what I mean by that? Unless you've got a
100%.
greenhouse or something. But even in a greenhouse, I'd want it to look nice.
Because the problem with the greenhouse is it's full of windows so everyone can see in.
Yeah, well, exactly.
You don't want to be like one of those houses where people pile up like board games in the window. Do you know what I mean? Like they'll have like
You said take it out of the window, put it in a
take
cupboard.
it out the window that's in a cupboard.
Yeah, I agree
But
with
some
you.
people will be like, oh well, I'll just leave my old jumpers on the windowsill, piled up. And I
Not
think,
for me.
oh, that wouldn't be allowed.
Not for
in
me.
my childhood.
No.
But then I was brought up to be a snob, so.
You've got, I think you put it in, some sort of sleepers and then for your vegetables.
Yes.
So we also have a section where we put sleepers, the ones that don't leak out stuff or whatever. You have to be careful, don't you? And we tried to grow some vegetables because we are actors. We are sometimes there and sometimes we are not there. That doesn't go so well for tending the vegetables.
Oh, I see, yes.
See what I mean? I feel like you need to really commit to that. So that literally didn't work. And we only had one crop. When I went down to the end of our garden, it's not very long, but to the end of our garden, and there was rows of beautiful lettuce. And my husband had been out and just bought them.
Oh, what a nice trick, though.
Looked amazing.
Yes.
For a party, by the way, hack. Just buy some lettuce and just sort of put them in.
Of course,
you can also
it shouldn't
eat
be
them.
already shredded. That's the important thing. Don't buy leaves.
No, just pour on the
Bistro
bag.
salad. Yeah. Yes. What? So we just bought some gems or something?
No, they did have little roots.
Oh yeah.
And he was sort of felt proud of himself. But I was like, you've literally just put in a nearly grown lettuce.
I did buy. You know, you can sometimes buy lettuce with mud in it. You know the one. It's in like
yes,
that
I
one.
think
Maybe
it was
it's the same one.
those, yeah.
Well, I bought that actually. I just put the lettuce in a pot, thinking nothing would come of it. Like I'd eaten the.
Yes, and
Well, I'll show it to you. in a minute.
regrow.
Regrow.
Really?
New salad.
Oh, that is good.
Just a few
That's
months
great.
later, we can have another salad. Great, isn't it?
Only so you have to, unfortunately, there is 6 months between salads.
That's how much you wanted that salad.
Yes.
But I just think I don't like to throw anything away as well. So I get laughed at if you know, herbs and things, I'll try and plant.
Try and do it. Well, all that is great. I just don't want to do it in an old
Yeah.
container.
And
I just want
also,
a nice container.
well, are you a bit like me perhaps in that sense of,
Yes.
basically I want to have
Yes.
a Nigel Slater life.
Oh, that garden.
Oh,
Oh,
come
boy.
on.
Oh, boy.
My Nigel Slater dream life is so extensive. Just every plate being so perfect.
I know. Surely behind the scenes,
You'd hope so.
you'd hope that he's got chicken in between his teeth or something. I'm praying. I'm praying it's not
Do you think there's
so perfect.
a room where he's just shoved all the Christmas decorations?
Yes.
Just,
And,
yeah, bags for life.
yes, bags for life. That would be good. Broken hangers, dolls with no head. I don't know, one shoe. I did see a before and after he recently put up,
I didn't see
and that really brought it home.
Oh, I bet it did. I bet it did.
What he had done.
Oh, how lovely. Yeah, I don't understand how he's managed to do it all without being stressed as well. His home seems so calm. And yet it must have had so much work involved.
Yes.
I can't imagine him being
Perhaps there's a team. A lot of people do have a team of people and they're not just sort of doing it themselves.
It's always a work in progress like that. It's always.
You never get on top of it. That I do. I mean, for a couple of days, I get to look at my garden and just be like, that's it. We're done. And then a wind, a blow.
Oh.
I tend to sort of look at it a bit like the house. So I won't want to go in too deep to get roots out of weeds. I just want to just take anything I can see off.
Yeah, yeah.
But there's a short shrift with that, is what I'm saying. So it all does come back.
Well, then sometimes there's things like dandelions. You need to have a special tool to dig them out of the lawn and things like that. And I think, oh, I can't be bothered to do that.
Can't be bothered with that.
And I think actually it is often about just how nice it looks and if it looks nice enough.
Absolutely. Which is why mowing your lawn, get away with murder. The rest of it can look dreadful. Listen to that.
Oh.
I mean, it's idyllic, isn't it?
Well, we like to think so. A little corner of suburbia.
Of heaven.
A little corner of
I do have a pizza oven, a built-in,
No.
big, proper big one. Like a big.
Faye, I can't believe you've
big
taken this long
thing.
to tell me. Where did you get it done by a special person, or was it there? Or?
I did. It was quite something getting in because they're made of concrete. It's a big thing operation. I won't be taking it with me, obviously, when I move. That is going to be a gift,
To whoever.
like my hydrangeas, to the next people in.
Yes.
But it's great.
I was going to say, because I've often
It's
been
great.
tempted by a wood-fired oven like that to do my lasagna in, but I don't know if I would definitely use it. Do you use it a lot?
I use it, but you do have to remind yourself to use it because it's a bit of a faff.
Yes.
Obviously, it's a bit of a faff.
Yes.
But it is great. I tell you what, the main problem, all of that is fine actually. Once you get in the swing of it, it's actually not a faff, and you know what you're doing, you know what recipes are going to work, and you do your prep and you're doing the thing. It's very hands-on. If you've got other people there, I mean, you're not just doing it for yourself whilst you watch Maths Australia. You know, you've got people over.
Okay.
It's all very impressive. It's a big centre point to a social event.
Yes.
However, you are working like a dog.
That's the problem with any kind of pizza oven, I think. You're like, okay, next one.
Service.
Service.
I mean, I'm head to covered in flour, just sweating. The great thing is, if you don't really like the guests, i.e. it's your family, it's not your mother, she's lovely, but if there are members of your family that you're not so keen on, then it's great because you don't have to talk to them.
I get that.
It's very good for that.
Totally. And sometimes it's quite a nice thing to do on, for example, Christmas Day, if it's feeling a bit stressful. Just have some time on your own.
Down there. We have done it on Christmas Day.
Have you?
Well, because you can do all sorts in there.
Do you do a turkey?
Not in there. It's got quite a small opening.
Ah.
So you'd have to and then I'm not sure you get the turkey back out again.
Yes.
But you can do great stuff in there. It's really fun. I would say it's very, very fun, and I would recommend it.
And do you do sticks and things to burn to create the heat, or do you do coal? How does it work?
Sticks. Can I have a dozen sticks, please?
I'd like some sticks.
Logs.
Yeah?
Logs, yes.
And
Logs. That's it.
And that's fine.
Pretty much logs, I think. Maybe we start it with some sticks.
And then
and
locks.
a blow thing. We blow.
Oh, you got to like.
Blow, not suck. Blow, not suck. I say it over and over
Oh
again.
my God. Because that's what I was
Does it
thinking.
stick? No, it
On
doesn't.
Country File, another great programme, they
Yeah.
were doing glass blowing, and I thought,
Oh.
I'd be just the sort to
Take an
be
in-breath.
shocked at the moment. Oh, I've inhaled a decanter. I do think as well, we must mention, of course, your approach to cookery, because of course you say about this book, Jane Austen's book. You say you pitch books which haven't been received.
Jane Austen. It's not Jane Austen. It's just
Sorry. Jane Austen's
She'd like to
fancy
think
dress.
it was Jane
I
Austen.
love it. Jane
Yes.
Austen, a newly discovered Jane Austen work.
Yeah. But yes, I have
You've had
written cookbooks. Yeah.
Numerous, very successful cookbooks, and that people have loved. What do you think the secret is to a good cookbook?
That Fay Ripley has written it. I don't know. I'm just going off the fan mail. And the awards. Oh, that's right.
That must be a big part of it.
That must be.
And,
No, I think
and
it's
insisting that everybody who buys your book builds their own pizza oven, I think, is quite
yes,
it's unusual.
It's very accessible.
Very accessible. You've got.
No, I haven't mentioned in any of my cookbooks that type of thing. My kind of thing is easy and accessible
Yes,
stuff.
I was
Very
gonna say
much
you make it
family
very
food. That was
straightforward.
that was my thing. And I haven't written one for a while. I hope I will again.
Well, I
It's
hope
my
you will.
most enjoyable thing to do. It doesn't feel like work. It just feels like something I love doing, and then passing on to people. It genuinely makes me so happy.
It's a lovely thing to do. And I find with cookbooks, I like to read them, even if I'm not doing the recipe. Maybe I'm not at the.
No, they're lovely things.
They're just
to
lovely to
have.
have.
Yes, and I think that actually I think a lot of us got caught up on our phones with a new wave of actually amazing cooks and food content, especially during COVID and afterwards. And all these people came up, and they've all now written cookbooks, rightly. But I sort of forgot to go to my cookbooks. I have many of
Can
them.
you hear the little? It's a little corner of heaven.
It's my
Corner of
security
It's-
car. I'm sorry. Seems to be broken into.
Yes, don't
Is
worry
that
about
going
it.
to
It's
be a
quite
problem?
it's quite a violent area around here. Did I mention that? Did you, you didn't leave anything out the front, did you? It will
No.
be.
There we are. Sorted.
But yes, the online chefs have gone back to.
Well,
being published.
I then remind myself to go back to looking at a cookbook, and it's so nice.
Yes.
And I did a big dinner party on the weekend, and I cooked from
A book.
all of it from books.
A slightly-
Some my own, but some not my
Of
own.
course. But lovely to have. I like a marking on a page.
Got
I've
to write in it, yeah.
You know, and or a greasy finger that's.
Oh, lovely.
Touch. Show it's been loved. I think it's nice.
Absolutely.
And in a book, I'll read the bit at the top. If I'm looking something online, skip to recipe. No,
Yes,
no,
definitely.
get to the recipe.
Definitely.
I don't want.
No, you don't want it sort of too long. The other thing I do think, in answer to the question, what makes a great cookbook, the thing that I always insisted on, and it's a deal breaker for me when I buy cookbooks, I need a picture for every recipe. I will never cook from just a page where, even if it says my lovely lasagna, unless there's a picture of your lovely lasagna,
I don't believe you.
I'm passing on. I need to see it. I think we all do. We're all eating with our eyes.
Which I have actually tried doing, and
What do you
actually
mean?
got terrible
Eating with
infection.
your eyes,
Terrible
shoving
infection.
a sausage
So
in.
yeah, it was very
No,
painful.
fair.
So do bear that in mind. Now, talking of cooking,
Yes.
I wondered if I might show you what I've been growing that is in
Please.
fact edible.
And do you pick and then cook
Yes. Well,
your things? You don't. You'll use it whatever you're.
we try. Yeah, we try to.
growing.
The trouble is,
Ah,
you sometimes plant something and think, how wonderful! I wonder if this will work out.
yes.
Actually, the chances are it probably will work out,
Quite too much.
and then you end up with a lot of, for example, runner beans.
Courgettes. Oh,
I
runner
wish
beans.
I had lots of courgettes. I've not been
People
able to do this.
complain that they end up with too
Yeah.
many courgettes and have to stop making courgette cake, and then everyone goes,
It's the courgette alarm. Yeah.
But runner beans, yes, runner beans are lovely, but they're only runner beans, aren't they?
You can't do an awful lot with them,
No.
really. You can't make a cake out of them, for example, and I've tried.
A runner bean cake, no
Disgusting.
one wants.
Absolutely
No one wants
disgusting.
that.
I did try one recently that was made with kidney beans, though,
Sure,
as a sort of gluten-free option.
rubbish. I'm going to say rubbish.
It's quite heavy.
But I think can you freeze runner beans?
Blanch and then freeze. And what an exciting moment that is on Christmas Day.
Ah, yes, when you'll bring them out again.
When you bring them out again and people go, oh, I thought we'd seen the last of those.
You have to give them away. A lovely gift.
A lovely gift. A lovely
With
gift.
a runner beans was tied up with some lovely string, some sort of ornamental string, taken instead of a bottle of wine to someone's house. Don't mind if I do.
Yes.
Oh.
But I feel like if somebody...
and wine.
And wine. I think you'd have to take it with
Okay,
wine.
and wine.
I think I'd be a bit like, oh. How kind.
I think produce taken is so nice.
And also, in a slightly Harvest Festival way, I quite like produce in a display. You know, like a sort of a runner bean in a vase.
Oh, definitely.
Why not?
In a basket. I'm fond of you.
Oh.
I've seen you collecting in your baskets.
I'm going to show you my trug.
Well,
trug.
I don't know what that is. Okay.
You'll see.
Okay. Right. Okay. I'm following you.
Follow me. Don't get lost.
Right.
Now,
Pass
I've got
your
my.
urn.
I've got my. I call it a trug, but it's actually a trug. I know. Obviously, you are a wonderful chef, and I thought, well, I wonder what you'll think of my tomatoes.
Oh, come on. Let me have a little eye on them. Wow, what a crop!
What a crop, eh?
You've got you've got little ones, you've got
big
those.
ones, some
That's
as big as your
amazing.
head. Yeah.
I've never, ever successfully grown a tomato, so it's impressive.
Last year we just let it grow and thinking that'll be fine, and people were like, no, you need to take the leaves off, and so we took all the leaves off, and then of course it died. But what we've got to do is take out the side leaves, and so they kind of, I think you want them to grow as a kind of tall vine.
Yes.
We've sort of, to an extent, succeeded. We've learned a lot. And imagine people would be like, no, you must do it like this. No, you shouldn't do it like that.
Yes.
But with a bit of trial and error, we feel like we've done okay. But they're so needy. Like you go for like 5 minutes for not watering it, and it just goes,
the watering.
oh, okay, I'll just die then.
Oh, that's the problem. I feel the pressure. Is it worth it for a salad?
Well, that's the thing. But they do taste nice.
Oh,
that much I will say. So
well, they're one of my favourite things in the whole world.
a good tomato.
Yes, salt and pepper. That's it.
Well,
look at that.
That's a good one.
Oh,
Actually,
that's
those are all good
lovely.
ones,
That
I
reminds me
think,
of my grandma.
Did she look like a tomato?
Proper tomato. No, because she used to make a tomato salad.
Oh,
no,
lovely.
sorry, a tomato sandwich with butter and tomatoes and salt, and cut the crusts off. And we'd eat them on the beach down in Seaford, where she lived.
Oh, I
and
know Seaford.
It's a horrible beach, but the tomato sandwiches. Can I recommend a simple
I'd love you to.
tomato sandwich?
Yes.
Very underrated.
The bell's sounding for it.
We're all celebrating that. Tomato salad. Okay, so this is the one I made this weekend. Slice it up. In a whiz up, if you're not vegetarian, tuna, anchovies, little bit of oil, salt, pepper. You're making a tonnato and some mayonnaise.
Oh.
Okay. You make a tonnato, like a sort of liquidy tuna spread. Also make a basil oil, which is just oil and basil, and then dress your tomatoes, sliced tomatoes, with this tonnato, this tunery thing, and some basil oil. Hello, with some garlic bread, don't mind if I do.
Well, I'm going to be making ding. Cheers to that. So, Faye, this is my lettuce that I bought in earth as a root.
Yes.
And I ate the lettuce, and I thought, I'm just going to see if anything comes of that. Planted it here in this little pot, and it's done rather well, actually. It's sort of sprouted. I don't know if it would make a full salad.
No, it's little, but it's very aesthetic. It looks really lovely. Maybe you'll now be addicted to half eating things and then planting them.
The rest of them.
Chipolates.
Oh my goodness, bacon sandwiches.
Bacon sandwiches.
Great. Lovely.
Risottos.
Oh yes, just eat half of the risotto.
Put it in
Scrape
a
the
pot.
rest into the garden.
See what happens.
You never know. Before I let you go, is look at me lovely runner beans. Haven't they done well? You see? But the trouble, these runner beans, I describe them as flat and hairy. Do you know the ones I mean?
Yes.
But
so, what's the trick with the string?
Do
you have a trick?
No, but my mum can prepare them without a second thought. But whenever I try and prepare them, whenever my partner Alfie tries to prepare them, we just don't know what we're doing. They somehow aren't as good.
I think it's best to use a peeler down the side rather than trying to pull out the strings.
The stringy bit.
I think you just peel the sides. The problem is then they sort of fall apart.
Well, that's the thing.
That
and then
is problematic.
That's what my mum is able to do. With one hand and a small knife, she just sort of gently sort of slices through.
Okay, this is my next worry for you. With your unbelievable display, runner beads. It's this now. Next year, is this now completely overtaking your whole garden?
I put a washing line to try and help, try and give it something else to climb up. But it was like, it got so massive, it just bashed that to the ground. So maybe, yeah, it'll be Day of the Triffids. But
also, your neighbours, it's actually going over your fence. Your neighbours are going to start being able to gather a crop.
They have had they've opened a runner bean shop, actually. I wonder how they managed to do that.
Yeah.
But as well with these, if you don't use them too... Oh, there's a cat next door that sounds like a person. Ow.
Yeah.
But if you don't pick them soon enough, they go quite woody, and then you've got more seeds. I'm trying to find an example now. Can't find one.
But it's fun. Is it fun to come out and sort of see what you've got? Do you feel a bit like a sort of a gentleman farmer?
Well, that's it. A lovely tender runner bean.
Yes. Am I collecting? I
Well,
haven't
I was
got
going to
your
say to you, normally I do give people.
basket.
Well, normally I do give people a gift. So, what I was going to say is, Faye, you know, I know you said you'd bring round that instead of a bottle of wine. Well, there you go. I'm giving you that.
Well, it is lovely.
It is for runner beans, and you
It
can have those
is.
tomatoes as well if you like.
Well, I feel I can't take your crops because I think each thing is so meaningful.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
No, not when you've had as many runner beans as we have.
Oh, right, okay, fine. Oh, fine, I'll put the runner beans in my pocket then.
Cannellini? Or
Oh,
Bertone?
really?
Aren't
Is
they
that
pretty?
what that is?
Yeah. Look, and look,
that
if you look
really
in the
is
middle here.
pretty.
Actually, oh gosh, we've got to
So
get
what? So you just popping those out and then boiling them, or whatever?
Or you can soak them, but soak them first. We soaked ours first and then did it.
Oh, I can't be asked for that.
Isn't that beautiful?
Oh, that's so pretty. That's going to look lovely on a display.
So, yeah.
That's really nice.
Soak them overnight and then actually, if you don't mind, if you'll forgive me giving you a recipe.
Oh, please.
Fried a bit of sage, garlic in olive oil.
Yes.
Then added the beans, some lemon zest, some chicken stock, and tomatoes.
Oh.
Chopped tomatoes.
Nothing wrong with that.
And then reduced it all down. Absolutely delicious.
Wow. I mean, I've only got 5
Well,
beans.
well,
but
it's a garnish.
It's
a garnish.
It's going to be something on the top of something. You wait and see.
Oh, look,
Very
there's an absolute
pretty.
party in there. Look, Faye.
Oh, wow. Well done. You see, I'd be worried if you've got to time your holidays, don't you? So you don't go away when you've got all your crops.
Well, that's the other thing. I mean, they're coming. The trouble is, you wait all summer for them to grow, and then they all come at once. You're like, cannellini
here we
beans,
go.
runner beans, cabbages, tomatoes. What are you going to have?
Yes, true.
Anyway, Fay Ripley, thank you so much for joining me here.
Thanks for having me in your gorgeous, gorgeous garden.
A little rain-soaked, but as we all say, when it rains, it's good for the garden.
Good for the garden.
Well, typically, Faye's now left and the rain stopped and then the sun's come out. It's actually very beautiful here. Well, isn't that just typical? Hope you enjoyed that chat. I loved our little conversation about hydrangeas and garden layouts, although I didn't realise I'd be so defensive about yellow flowers. Goes to show. Hope you enjoyed it too, and maybe you'd like to leave a comment underneath, or you could like and subscribe. That's the sort of thing people say at the end of these videos, isn't it? Yes, why don't you comment, like and subscribe? Oh gosh, I'm like a real little influencer now, aren't I?